All right, so let's begin. Hmm, Finished. Finished. Which chapter? Which chapter or which chapter we are going to discuss? Huh? Which chapter we are going to discuss or which chapter we are going to discuss for today? That only. Or which chapter we are going to discuss for the purpose of CET crash course class that is been held at Kadri Anapoya building at the second floor in Vividya Academy, Mangalore for the crash course batch of 2025. That only. See, again it confused me. What to do here? Why do my children always confuse me only? Huh? What to do now? Imposition. Huh? By the way, what about the results? When is it? Huh? See, the child is thinking now, हे भगवान, है हम लोग तो यहाँ पे इसके लिए है ताकि हम लोगों को रिजल्ट के बारे में याद नहीं आए और ये साला बुड्ढा यहाँ पे वही पूछा है हे भगवान है isn't it? That's what I'm thinking, right? Really? Huh? Okay. Electrostatic potential and capacitance. Okay. Because unfortunately, we can't complete all that 43, 44 problems here. Right. It's not that we can't do it, but if we do it, then it will be simply repetition of the problems again and again. Okay. So just give it a try yourself. And if you can't solve it, no problems, I'll solve it. Okay. Now, who will read the first question? What to do now? Huh? Write the option tomorrow. Two times it should be. C is not capacitance. C is C. So whatever C it is, you have to say in terms of C only. Huh? If the C you're saying in terms of capacitance, then what is the meaning of that C there? Huh? What here? The C which is attached to the alphabet or the letter or the numeral is because the C does not have any value. It just is an alphabet. So if you mean the alphabet as C as capacitance, then what is the use of that C written as C in that option there? Huh? What do you know? Two times imposition. Okay. How many times, sir? Louder. Very good. Now, pay attention here. So let me draw the diagram first. See whether the diagram is correct or wrong. And then help me out. Okay. Say okay, yaar. Come on. Ah. Is it like this or this is up and this is down? Correct. Right? Sure of it. 100%, 200%, 500%, confident. Lock किया जाए. Very bad. What to do now? Stay straight, Buddha. Huh? Very bad. In Dakshin Kannada, Sriman Narayana posture is allowed only for Rakshit Shetty. Got it? Even lady Sriman Narayana cannot be present inside the class. Got it? Huh? Loudly. Yes or no? Louder. Yes. Very good. Huh. Okay, Buddha. So no lady Sriman Narayana in the class. Huh. Now pay attention here very carefully. Because this is the question diagram. But the solution diagram is this. Alright? Huh. Now, let me name this as 1, this as 2, this as 3, this as 4, this as 5, this as 6. Okay. So here we can find out what is series and parallel in terms of two ways. Let's go for the first way in this diagram. Okay. And the second way we are going to go when we go for the next question that contains series and parallel. Okay. Huh. Pay attention very carefully. Okay. What pay attention. Huh. Now, pay attention, Buddha, very carefully. Okay. All right. You only, Buddha. Huh? Ah. So first of all, take one point, name it as A. Okay. Then second, take C1 and see that one end of C1 is connected to A. Correct? Now, in the same manner, this A is connected to another end of C2, which means that this end has the potential which is equivalent to this end of C1. That means both are connected across same point. Okay. Now, here I can see that this end is connected to, again, this particular, okay, forget about this. Yeah, sorry, this end is connected to this end A. That means C3 also we are having one connection like this. Correct? Any doubts? Very good. Now go for the next. Next connection of C1 is connected with C2. So that means this is connected with C2. But this end of C2 and C1 both are connected across C3. So that means this is the connection of C1, C2 and C3. All right. Hmm. Got it? Uh, Not you here, the back child. Guarantee. Sure of it. 100%, 200%, 100%, confident. लॉक किया जाए. Very good. अर्थ आयतला. हाँ. Yes sir means understood and doubts in it. Understood. Understood. Sure. 100%, 20%, 500%, confident. लॉक किया जाए. हाँ. Very good. आई शाबाश. हाँ. अर्थ आयतला बा. हाँ. Last boy. अर्थ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ? Okay. Pay attention very carefully. ಆಯ್ತಾ? See here. One end is A, another end is B. Forget about B, we are going to find out A connection. Connection A is made to one end of C1. Okay, so that is what I am writing here, C1. All right. Now, the end which is connected to A, that end of C1 is connected to this end of C2. This end of C2. Okay. That means one end is connected to A, another end is connected to C1. But the connection does not stop here. There is a third connection here at this end of C3, which is connected with C2 and which is connected with C1 and which is connected with A. So that means this is, we can say, C3. Okay. So these are, we can say, one end of C1, C2 and C3. But what about the other end? Here we can see that the other end of C1 is connected to C2 and both of them are combined with the other end of C3. That means all the C1, C2, C3 next end is connected with one another. Understood this? Sure. So this is what we call parallel connection. Now here we can see that this end which is connected to, we can say, C3, C1 and C2 is connected to this whole set. That means it is connected to, we can say, again C4, that is one end of this is connected to C4, other end of it is connected to C5 and C6. Okay, that means other end is connected to C5 and the next end is connected to C6. Okay, got it, all of you. Now, what about this end of C4? It is connected to C5 and this terminal is connected to C6, which is in turn connected with B. That means all the three plates are connected to one another and the final end is connected to B. This is how the connection has been done. So we can say this is C4, C5, C6. All right. Understood this? Sure. 100%, 200%, 500%, confident, lock किया जाए. Very good. Now pay attention very carefully. Okay. हाँ. Here we can see that this is what we call parallel connection. This is what we call parallel connection. And both of them are connected in series connection. Okay. Now take down some, we can say, important points, important notes. Note 1. Take it down. Note 1. Note what? 1. Very good. If n identical capacitors, if n identical capacitors are connected in are connected in series combination, series combination, each having capacitance C, capital C, capacitance C, capital C, comma, the effective capacitance, the effective capacitance will be C by N, capital C divided by N. Okay. Next note. If N identical capacitors, if N identical capacitors of capacitance capital C of capacitance capital C are connected in parallel, are connected in parallel, comma, the effective capacitance will be NC, N into capital C. Done. Sure. Now use that law here and tell me what is the capacitance. Who will do it? ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ? Yeah, buda? Huh. Okay, na? Very good. Now, see here, C1, C2 and C3 are connected in which combination? Parallel combination. Now, as we have written for the note 2, if n capacitors of capacitance C is connected in parallel, the effective capacitance is NC. But how many n is there here? 3. And of course, we know that C1, C2, C3 is equal to C. That means this whole n or this whole set of capacitor will be nothing but 3C because it is NC. Correct? Sure of it. Huh. Now here help me out. Last boy, help ಮಾಡ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ ಆಯ್ತಂತ ಹೇಳು ಪುಟ. Very good. Now take, we can say this end. So this set is connected in what? This set is connected in which connection? Parallel. Then what is the effective capacitance? 3C again. Correct? Now who will help me out? Help ಮಾಡ್ತೇನಮ್ಮ? Now which is this connection? Series end to end. Okay. Now instead of C, what am I having? 3C. And instead of N, what am I having? What is this? How many 3Cs are there? 2 3Cs are there. Then what is the effective capacitance? C by N. But instead of C, what am I having here? Instead of C, what is there? 3C. And how many N is there? 2. So that means the complete capacitance should be 3C by 2. So the right option is 1. Verified. I may be wrong. ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಅಥವಾ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಟಿಕ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ಯಾ? ಹಾಂ, ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ, ಸರ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬಹುದು. ಹಾಂ, ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಹಾಂ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ಈಗ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಸಿ ಇ ಟಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಓಕೆ. ಹಾಂ, ಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಬಿಡ, ಐ ಡಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿಡ, ಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್. ಹಾಂ, ಇಡೀ ಒಂದು ವಿಶ್ವರೂಪ ದರ್ಶನ ಆದಂಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅದು ಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ. Pay attention very carefully. ಆಯ್ತಾ? I know that this is extremely hot weather and your sir's voice is very soft and you get, of course, we can say good sleep, right? But don't sleep, okay? Concentrate on the words, not on the tone of sir. Okay na? All right. Finished. Finish taking it down. Finish taking whatever is there on the smart board down. What to do now? Imposition. Okay. Who will read the next question now?
This uniform electric field of intensity A, which is shown, which is has shown,
Huh? Which is shown as which is as shown.
which has shown.
Hey Bhagwan. ಎಂಥ ಮಾಡೋದೀಗ ಹಾ ಇಂಪೊಸಿಷನ್
How many label points have the same electric potential as a fully shaded option 1, 2, option 2, 3, option 3, 8, option 4, 11.
ಹಾ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ Okay, correct, sure of it, 100%, 20%, 500%, confident, लॉक किया जाए, very good. हाँ हेल्प करते हैं ना माँ. हाँ. So what is the point or how many points have got the same electric field intensity as that of the shaded point? That is the question. Now come for this point. Now remember, this is nothing but what we call electric lines of force. Now what is an electric line of force? It is the direction along which a unit positive charge moves or tends to move. Now here we can say that electric lines of force always originate from positive charge, terminate at negative charge. So that means these points are the ones which are nearer to, we can say, negative charge, far away from, we can say, positive charge. So that means this is different electric field. The same thing can be applied here also. This is nearer to, we can say, the end that has got positive charge and far away from the end which has got negative charge. And of course, because of that, these are at different electric points. So therefore, these are the only ones which are at the same electric points. So that means how many points are there, Buddha? Louder. How many points are there? 12. Hey Bhagwan. See here, pay attention very carefully. Okay. What? What? Pay attention very carefully and write the solution tomorrow 2 and show it to me. Getting it? How many times are? Now see, these points are at different distance than these points. Correct? This means that these points have got certain electric field. Now when you come for these points are different in distance than this point and this point. That means these are also at different electric fields. But these are the ones which are lying one above the other. So that means whatever electric field one experiences, the same electric field is experienced by the remaining points. So how many points are there? 4. Leave this particular point off because that point is asked for us. So how many are there? 3. That means the right option is 3. Option? Seriously? Very bad. Write the option also tomorrow. Find and show it to me. Okay. How many times up? Finish, beta. Understood that? Sure. 100%, 20%, 500%, confident. लॉक किया जाए. Very good. अर्थ आयता ना guarantee, sure, 100%, 20%, 500%, confident. लॉक किया जाए. हाँ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 3. ಹಾಂ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ ಆನ್ಸರ್? 3. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಉಂಟಾ? ಹಾಂ ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಓದೋದು?
solar and equivalent capacitance between and 3 volt. Option 1, 1.5 volt. Option 2, 31.5 volt. Option 3, 48 volt. Option 4, 96.
Yes. What is the meaning of mu f? It is called as microfarad. Okay. So ಯಾರು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Very good. Yeah, Buddha. Instead of helping your friend, you can help me in calculations. ಆಯ್ತಾ? So now pay attention very carefully because you will be helping me out. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊ. ಎಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? Imposition. Very good. Now pay attention very carefully, all of you. All right. All right. Pay attention. Huh? Why so early to the next class? By the way, what is the result? 80. Let it be. What about physics? Less. Very bad. Chemistry? 65. Okay. Bio? Maths? Less. Okay. Fine. Next time? In CET it should be much better. Got it? In CET it should be. Now you will be helping me out. Correct ಅಲ್ಲ? ಮತ್ತು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲ್ ಯಾವುದು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ? ಏನೋ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಎಂತ ಬರ್ತಾನ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಶೋರ್? 100%? 200%? 500%? ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್? ಲೊಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಯ್? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಎಂತ ಮಾಡೋದೀಗ? ನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ. One found out the mistake there. Except her, others, boys and girls, write this diagram tomorrow, fight and then show it to me. How did I say? Got it? No excuses. B. All right? Now let me call this as C1. Let me call this as C2. Let me call this as C3. Let me call this as C4. Let me call this as C5. Let me call this as C6. Let me call this as C7. Let me call this as C8. Aja? हाँ. Now we are going to go for second way of finding whether the connection is series or parallel. First, I think I had already told you how to do it, and that is correct for, or that is easy for, smaller connections. For such type of bigger connections, how to find it out? Correct connection ಕೊಡಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹಾ so just take any point either A or B. What do you do? Yabda, what do you do? Take any point either A or B. Okay, understood? Now from those point, try to imagine the flow of charges. Try to imagine what? Flow of charges. Now wherever the charge divides, that will be called parallel connection. Wherever the charge does not divide, that will be called series connection. Okay, now the same thing will be taken for, we can say, current, but it is an current electricity. Now come for A. Let me say charge is flowing. Now when the charge flows to C, now the charge which is present here and the charge which is present here will be the same or will it be different? Same. Why? Because there is no particular, we can say, obstruction for the flow of charge. So that means it is the same. That means this capacitance and this whole connection is in series. Getting in all of you? C and all of this is in series connection. Now when we can say the charge comes here, let me call the point as D. What happens? Louder. It's not parallel, it divides, Buddha. What it does? Divides in upper branch and lower branch. Okay, that means this branch and this branch are in parallel. This branch and this branch are in parallel. Okay, understood that? All of you? No doubts in this? Yeah, beta? Understood that? Sure of it? 100%, 200%, 500%, confident? Lock किया जाए? Very good. हाँ हाँ understood? No doubts? आई शाबाश. ನೀನೇ ಕಡು ಬಿಟ್ಟ हाँ louder. Yes. हाँ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ हाँ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತನಪ್ಪ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ हाँ 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 now let's go for the upper branch. We are going to go for upper branch. When you come for this upper branch, here we can say the charge flow and here we can say the charge comes out. Will it be same? Will it be different? Same, because there is nothing to obstruct the flow of charge. Correct. So that means C1 is in series with this whole connection. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ? Now when we can say the charge comes over here, let me name this point as E. What will happen? Divides. That means this and this are in parallel connection. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ? No doubts in that? Good. Now the charge that enters here is the same charge that comes over here. That means this both are in series connection. Are you understanding? Now I can start my solving the problem from these two capacitors. Why? Because these two capacitors are connected directly to each other. Getting it? So that means first what I need to do? First I need to take this and I need to call them as C2, 3. And what is that C23? C23 is nothing but we can say the combination of C2 and C3 which are in series combination. Got it? So the effective capacitance here will be C23. Alright. Any doubts in that? Go. Very good. Now this and this are in parallel. That means the next capacitance will be, children, C23 and C4 are in parallel. Sorry. That means we are going to get now C234. Alright. Now what about C234 and C1? Series connection. So that means now we can say C234 and C4, sorry, C1 are in series connection. So therefore we can write this as C1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Any doubts on that? Good. Now let's come back for the lower branch. When the current comes here, let me say this is F. What happens? What happens to the, sorry, current, the karma, flow of charges? What happens? Louder. Divides. That means this arm and this arm are in parallel connection. Now when I take the charge through this, it is the same charge that comes here. That means C6 and C7 are in series connection. So that means here we can say C6 and C7 are in series connection. So that means what can we write now? We can write this as C67. Okay. Now what about we can say C5 and C67? Charges are divided. That means what kind of the connection? Parallel connection. So therefore what can I write now? C67 and C5 are in parallel connection. Then what can I write here? I can write the effective capacitance as C567. Correct? Now the charge that is coming here is the same charge that is coming here. That means C67, sorry, 567 is series with C8. So therefore we can say C567 and C8 are in series. So therefore what can I write here now? I can write this as C567 8. Clear? Very good. So this is how we have to calculate it. Now let us calculate that. Okay. To calculate that, need not to go for we can say formula and all those things. Directly we can do that. Keep your pens down and pay attention very carefully here. Close the books. Help me out, Buddha. This is where I told that will be helping me out. Got it? Now, let's go for first two capacitors that are written here. What is that? 2 and 3 or C2 and C3? Very bad. Somebody said 2 and 3 here. What to do now? Imposition. So C2 and C3. Okay बच्चा बटे समझ में आ रहा है? No doubts. हाँ. Now see this. These are connected in series. Right, Buddha? Now remember we had written a note. What does the note say? That if n identical capacitors of capacitance C are connected in series, the effective capacitance is C by n. Correct? So what is C effective in series? It is equal to C by n. Is it okay? All of you understood that? Good. Now come for this. Which is this? Which is this? C2. What is that? 66 microfarad. Okay. Huh? You only said right 66 microfarad. Very bad. And previously said 66 microfarad. Did you say that? Sure. Really? 6 microfarad. Okay. So when you go for 6 microfarad, how do you write 6 microfarad in terms of 12 microfarad? I can write it as 6 equal to 12 divided by 2. Clear? How can I write 6? 12 divided by 2. Now what does that mean? This is 6 microfarad, this is 12 microfarad, this is 2. That means 6 microfarad is nothing but 2 12 microfarad connected in series. Getting it? We are doing it ulta now. Right? So 6 microfarad is what children here? 12 microfarad connected in series. How many times? 2 times. That means this is nothing but 2 12 microfarad connected in series. How many extra microfarad I am going to connect? One extra 12 microfarad is connected. That means how many total 12 microfarad are connected here? 2 plus 1. 3 12 microfarad capacitors are connected here. Getting it? That means we can say this C23 is nothing but 12 microfarad divided by 3, that is equal to 4 microfarad. Understood this? Sure of it? Let me repeat it again. 6 is nothing but 12 divided by 2, and we have got C effective equal to C by N, which means that this is effective capacitance, this is individual capacitance, this is number of capacitors. Correct? Any doubts on that? That means I am having here 12 microfarad connected 2 times, and that gives me how much? 6 microfarad. Correct? Okay, beta. That means 6 microfarad is nothing but 2 12 microfarad connected in series. But in this addition of 2 12 microfarad, another 12 microfarad is already connected. That means this is nothing but 3 12 microfarad connected in series combination. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ? No doubts in that. That means what is C23? It is 12 divided by 3, because 12 microfarad are connected how many times? 3 times. So that means 4 microfarad is C23. What about C234? They are connected in parallel. That means that is nothing but C23 plus C4. That is equal to 4 plus 4. That is equal to how much now? 8 microfarad. All right. Any doubts? Understood this? Sure? No doubts at all? 100%, 200%, 500%, confident. Lock किया जाए? Very good. Guarantee? No doubt, sir. हाँ हाँ Understood? Boys? हाँ हाँ Very good. Now let's come back for we can say C 1 2 3 4. All right. Now here we can say that C234 is nothing but 8 microfarad. What is C1? 2 microfarad. Now how can I write 2 microfarad as? I can write 2 microfarad as 2 equal to 8 by 4. Why? Because here we can say this is 8 microfarad and this is 2. Now I need to connect that 2 with 8. So here I can see that 2 is equal to 8 by 4. What does that mean? That means that 2 microfarad is nothing but 4 8 microfarad connected in series combination. What is that? I repeat, 2 microfarad is nothing but 4 8 microfarad connected in series combination. But there is one extra 8 microfarad connected. So that means what is the total we can say series, we can say capacitors? It is 5 8 microfarad capacitor. How much? 5 8 microfarad capacitor. That means the single capacitor will be now, or the equivalent capacitor will be now here equal to 8 microfarad divided by 5, that is equal to 1.6 microfarad. Understood this? Guarantee ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು, ಏನು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಶೋರ್, 100%, 200%, 500%, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್, ಲಾಕ್ಯ ಜಾಯ್, ನಾಳೆಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇರ್ತೀಯಾ? ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಂ 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 ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಹಾಂ 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 ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. All right. So now let's come back for the lower branch. Okay. So C 6 7 at the beginning. Here we can say directly 2 microfarad are connected 2 times. What is the effective capacitance? 2 by 2. Just 2 by 2. How much it is? 1 microfarad. Correct? Now that one is connected in series with, sorry, parallel with C5. That means 1 plus 1, 2 microfarad. So this is nothing but we can say C67 plus C5, that is equal to 2 microfarad. Right? Good. What about the last? C5678. See, this is 2 microfarad, this is 8 microfarad. How can I write 2 microfarad now? 4 times 8 microfarad. That means it is nothing but 4 times 8 microfarad means 8 by 4. Got it? So what is the meaning of that? It means that 4 8 microfarad are connected in series combination. Already how much is connected here? 1. That means what is the total series combination? 5. So that means C effective in this case will be how much? 8 by 5 only. So that is equal to 1.6. Sahi hai? No doubts on that. Very good. Now what about the last particular we can say effective capacitance, children? Last effective capacitor is connected in parallel. So that means I can write here C1234 5 6 7 8 equal to C1234 plus C5678. So that is equal to what now? 1.6 plus 1.6, that is equal to 3.2 microfarad. Clear? Any doubts on this? Very good. Now, this is in series with C. Correct? That is in series with C. Then, what is the final effective capacitance? I will write it as CS. Now remember, CS is equal to, children, C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2. This is the formula that you have to remember. Okay? Any problems, Buddha? Sure. 100%. 200%. Sure. Very good. 1 by CS is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. Take the LCM. LCM is C1, C2, which will be at the denominator. At the numerator, it will be C1 plus C2. That means CS is equal to what now? C1, C2 divided by C1 plus C2. But instead of C1, what you are having? It is C. Instead of C2, we are having all of this. C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divided by C plus C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now help me out. Huh. What is this effective capacitance? Final value. See the question, but louder. 3 microfarad. Correct? So it is 3, which is equal to C. We don't know what is that C. But what is the C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3.2. So at the numerator, we are having 3.2 C divided by. Here we are going to get C plus 3.2. Correct? Take it to the right hand side. There we are going to get C plus 3.2 into, already we have got that 3. So 3 into 3.2 gives me 9.6 plus 3C, correct? Equal to 3.2C. Now from here bring that 3C to this side. Then what you are going to get? You are going to get 3.2C minus 3C, which is equal to 0.2C. So 0.2C is equal to 96, or C is equal to 9.6, or C is equal to 9.6 divided by 0.2. So that means that is equal to, we can say 96 by 2, and that is nothing but we can say 48 microcoulomb. So the right answer is 48 microcoulomb, and the right option is third option. Sure of it? 100%, 20%, 100%, confident, lock किया जाए. Very good. Find it out whether I'm correct or wrong. After all this particular, we can say hard work. Is the answer correct or wrong? Huh. Got it? Sure. Very good. 100%, 20%, 500%, confident, lock किया जाए. Very good. Take it down. अर्थ आयतಲ್ಲ? ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೀನೇ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ. ಏನೋ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಯ್ತೋ ಎಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಹಾಂ, ಅವಳಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲಿ? ಒಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ, ಎಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಹಾಂ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೌನ್, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ನೋ ಇಫ್ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಟೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮುಗಿತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಗೀತಾ? ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಗೀತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಬೋರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಗೀತಾ? ಬೋರ್ಡಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಗೀತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೋರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಗೀತಾ? ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಗೀತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೋರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಪೆನ್ ಇಂಕಿನಿಂದ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೆದಂಥ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನನ್ನು, ಅಂದರೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಗೀತಾ? ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ ಬಿಡ? ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ? ಬೇಗ ಮಾಡು, ಬೇಗ ಮಾಡು. ಹಾಂ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕಡೆಗೆ ನೀನೇ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಹಾಂ, That's why we are waiting for you, Buddha.
In this diagram, the potential difference between A and B is 60 volt. The potential difference equals 6 mu
Microfarad.
dash
Volt. हाँ.
option 1, 10, option B 5, option D 20, option 4 20.
Yes. What was the answer? And how to calculate it? Think that I don't know how to do it. Help me out. Okay. Huh? Don't look at me like that, yaar. Come on. You know your sir's understanding is very low. Huh? The problem is he cannot understand at all. What, yaar? Huh? Ha, help me out, but okay? And no mistake. If you come to mistake, what are you doing? Imposition. Very good. Okay, bacha buddy. We are going to go for the next problem. Are you going to the next problem or are you going to the next problem solution? Solution or discussion of the solution. Why do my children always confuse me only here? Eh? Very bad. See, that child is thinking now. Eh? ये साला शकुनी तो अपने आप को ही बोल रहा है इधर नहीं बुढ़ा हाँ ये साला चालाक आदमी यहाँ पे हमें यहाँ पे बकरा बना रहा है और ये कर रहा है वेरी बैड ओके एनीवे हेल्प मी आउट ऑलराइट ओके guarantee and if you commit a mistake what will be doing I will draw the diagram now help me out properly so this is point A सही है बच्चा पार्टी अरे हाय या ना बोले दीदी वेरी गुड हाय या ना बोल भाई कोई चार भैया पार्टी हाय या ना बोलो यार वेरी गुड okay so this is 3 microfarad this is 3 microfarad this is 3 microfarad this is 3 microfarad this is 6 microfarad all right now here we are going to make use of again series and parallel combination and also we are going to make use of one formula which is very famous q is equal to c into v okay now very carefully pay attention children okay keep your pen down close your books and pay attention very carefully ಆಯ್ತಾ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲೇ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಮ್ಮ pay attention very good okay beta you are not allowed to pay attention you are allowed to help me okay now here see this is 3 microfarad this is 3 and 3 in parallel so 3 and 3 in parallel means 3 plus 3 6 microfarad that means this whole particular we can say set of capacitors can be replaced by one capacitor of 6 microfarad capacity okay and this is we can say 3 microfarad now we know that 3 is equal to 6 divided by 2 correct what does this mean this means that 3 microfarad is nothing but 2 6 microfarad connected in series combination okay what is this 3 2 6 microfarad connected in series combination now this is nothing but we can say 2 6 put up already one 6 is there that means 3 6 microfarad capacitors are connected in series this is another 6 4 6 this is 3 what does the 3 mean 2 microfarad sorry 2 kharmanda 2 microfarad 2 6 microfarad capacitor is connected in series how many microfarad sorry how many 6 microfarad connected in series 6 what is the effective capacity 6 by 6 effective capacity 6 by 6 C by N. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? C by N 6 by 6. That means C is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? 1 microfarad. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? So that means Q is equal to 1 microfarad into V ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? 60 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು 60 ಅಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸರಿ ಓದಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾ 60 ಹಾ ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ charge is equal to 60 microcoulomb. Okay, now remember in series charges stored across the capacitors remain same. That means charge stored in 6 microfarad is also 60. Charge stored in 3 microfarad is 60. But charge stored in this 3 microfarad is 30. Charge stored in this 3 microfarad is 30 because here charges divide. Okay. Then charge stored in this 3 microfarad is 60. Okay. Then what is the particular we can say capacitors? Potential is equal to from this equation Q divided by C children, but Q is nothing but how much here 60 microcoulomb and what is effective capacity not effective individual capacitance 6 microfarad. That means what we can write now we can write this as 60 by 6 directly because microfarad coulomb cancels off each other. So that means it is 60 by 6. So 60 by 6 is nothing but 10 volt. So that means V is equal to children here 10 volt. The right option is option 1. Verified. I may be wrong. Correct? You checked it? Sure. 100%, 200%, 50%. Okay, ja. Very good. Yes. What might be the answer? What is the equation for energy of the capacitor? E is equal to half CV square. Okay, now, what is it? Louder. Sure. I thought E equal to half CV square. Really? But somebody said here half CV square. Who is that? Eh? Who is that who said half CV square? Eh? What to do now? Write this. Eh? Why? Why? See, it's very important that you need to do the proper formula. Got it? Eh? Okay, I'll be excusing now. But next time. Huh? So E is equal to half CV square. Now this is equal to half into what is C? 10 microfarad. Correct? 10 microfarad. Yes or no? And this is nothing but we can say 10 square. Now why am I not taking here micro? Because the energy is given in terms of micro only. So I'm not going to keep that 10 to the power minus 6 here. So this is equal to this goes by 5. So it is 5 into 100. So that means this is equal to 500 joule. So what is the right option? Second option. Verify it. Correct. Sure of it. 100%, 20%, 50%. Confident. Lock it. Lock it. Jai. Very good. Take it down.
When an additional charge of 2C is given
2 Siemens, 2 Coulomb, 2C, 2 Coulomb. Ah,
to a capacitor, energy stored in it will by 21%. The original charge of the capacitor is first 30 coulomb, second 40 coulomb, third 10 coulomb, fourth 20 coulomb.
yes. What might be the answer? What did I say, but in Dakshin Kannada, only one person can have the what we can call reservation for the posture of Sriman Narayana, and it is Rakshit Shetty. Huh? Those ladies Sriman Narayana is allowed in the class. What to do now? Imposition. See, how can I say no to the child? Now the child is thinking, hey Bhagwan, this also he hears. He tells himself as an old man, and this person is having very high sensitivity of hearing. Hey Bhagwan. Okay, how can I say no to that child? Ah, 5 times this solution. What I'm going to do? Okay, how many times? 5 times. Very good. Now you are also going to write 5 times. Very good. No problem. How can I say no to your wish, Buddha? Write it 5 times again. Okay. So both of you be writing 5 times. Got it? Huh? Tomorrow I'm looking at it. Very carefully. Huh? Now, nothing you did here. The thing is, you said 5 times. So I thought that you were volunteering for 5 times writing. That is why I gave it. Uh, बच्चे को बाहर डालोगे क्या यार? बच्चे को बाहर डालोगे क्या? हाँ? अब, enough. Don't again make me laugh here. Huh? Okay, okay. How many times, sir? 5 times. Okay. Now pay attention here. Okay. Help me out. And others, be very, very, very important problem. You have to pay attention. Okay. So, see, children, what is the question asked? The question is saying that when charge is Q and capacitance is C, energy is E. Correct? That means energy is equal to half Q square divided by C. This is the formula that you have to apply. Okay. Now, very careful. Okay. Because the energy is increased by. Remember, there are two types of increasing energy, children. One increasing by, another increasing to. Are you getting it? Sometimes it will be given increase to, and sometimes it will be given increased by. So if it is increased by, this new energy should have the old energy in it plus the 21% of the energy that has been mentioned. Getting it? Any doubts in that? So that is equal to what now? Half will remain as half only, children, but Q has been increased. by 2, what time, Buddha? Q plus 2, the whole square, divided by C. Correct? That means we can say, I can divide this equation by this. Then what can I write here? On the numerator of the left hand side, I can write this as E plus 21 by 100 into E divided by E is equal to half half Q plus 2 the whole square divided by C whole divided by half Q square by C. What can be cancelled now, children? C can be cancelled off, 2 can be cancelled off. So therefore, we can write this as 1.21 E. So 21 by 100 is 0.21. So this is 1.21 E divided by E is equal to Q plus 2 the whole square divided by Q square. Correct? What can we cancel off? E can be cancelled off. That means 1.21 is equal to Q plus 2 whole divided by Q the whole square. Take the square root on both the sides. 1.21 square root is 1.1. That is equal to Q plus 2 divided by Q the whole square root is Q plus 2 divided by Q. सही है? Yes. That means Q into 1.1 is equal to Q plus 2. So I can take the Q this side now. So therefore I can write this as 1.1 Q minus Q equal to 2 or 0.1 Q is equal to 2. That implies Q is equal to 2 divided by 0.1. That is nothing but 20 coulomb. The right option, children, is fourth. See whether the answer is correct or wrong. It may be correct or it may be wrong. It's wrong. Sure. Huh? Arey yaar. See, the child has now got afraid. Hey Bhagwan. This also he hears very badly. Okay. The right option is option 4. Correct. Sure of it. 100%. 200%. 500%. Confident. Lock your eye. Very good. Take it down. Next Sharapa. Sorry. Next Sharama. Oh, ನೀನೇನಾ? ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹಾಂ ಎಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಓಕೆ, shall we go for the next question, children, now? So here we can say this is A, this is 2 microfarad, this is 2 microfarad. Here we can see we are having C again in microfarad and is connected with B, which is having a potential of 10 to the power of 3 connected. Correct? Now here we are having, we can say 2 microfarad. Here we are having, we can say 2 microfarad. So let me call this as C1, this as C2, this as C3, this as C4. All right? Good. Now, how to calculate the given quantity That is nothing but we can say C. Correct? Now, as I told you, see where the source of the potential is connected. The source of the potential is connected across A and B. Okay. Now, let me say I'm going to take the flow of charges from A. When I take the flow of charges from A, the same charge flows through this end and this end also. That means C1 and C2 are connected in series. Now remember, C1 and C2 are connected in series and there are two capacitors with 2 microfarad capacitance. That means C12 is equal to 2 microfarad divided by 2, that is nothing but 1 microfarad. Agreed? And also that. Very good. Now let's go for, we can say, the next. Let me say I'm naming this point as D. At the point D, what happens here? Current divides, which means that this and this, that is this hole, is in parallel, and this charge enters this. That means C3 and C4 are in series. So therefore C34 is equal to what now? Again, there are two equal capacitors of capacitance is 2 microfarad. That means C34 is nothing but 2 divided by 2. That gives us, we can say, 1 microfarad for C34. Okay. And also that? Good. Now C34 and C are in parallel. So therefore I can write this as C34C is equal to C34 into, sorry, plus CC. So CC is nothing but we can say not, of course, CD center. CC is, we can say, C only. Correct? Huh. So this implies we can say C34C is equal to 1 plus C. Clear? Very good. Now, the net capacitance, that is the one with AD and all of this, I can write it as C 1, 2, 3, 4, C. Correct, brother? All of these are connected in series combination. That means, what is it now? It is nothing but C12 into C34C divided by C12 plus C4C. What is C12 put? C12 is 1 into C4C C plus 1 divided by 1 plus C plus 1. So that is nothing but we can say C plus 1 divided by C plus 2. Clear? Very good. Now, what is this C? 1, 2, 3, 4, C? That is nothing but we can say Q divided by V. Okay. What is Q? 3 by 4 millicoulomb. 0.75 millicoulomb, isn't it? What is 0.75? 3 by 4. So it is nothing but we can say 3 by 4 milli. That means 10 to the power of minus 3 whole divided by 10 to the power of 3. See the diagram. Correct. That means we can, this is nothing but 3 by 4 into 10 to the power of minus 6. That is equal to C plus 1 divided by C plus 2. Here, remember children, we can neglect the 10 to the power minus 6 because this is in terms of microfarad only. So therefore, we can write this as 3 by 4 is equal to C plus 1 divided by C plus 2 cross multiply. 3 into C plus 2 is equal to 4 into C plus 1. So what is 3 into C plus 2, children? That is something we can say 3C plus 6 is equal to 4C plus 4. Transfer the 4 to this side, transfer the 3C to that side. We can write 4C minus 3C is equal to 6 minus 4, or C is equal to 2 microfarad. The right option is option 2. Verified. I may be wrong. Correct. Sure of it. 100%, 200%, 500%. Confident. Okay, Jai. Very good. Shabash. So let's meet next class. Thank you.